that looketh back. Lord, enough of this kind of life. I'm tired of being rude. I'm tired of being arrogant. Have you discovered that there are some matches your coach don't call you to come and play? They don't send you message. Because when you are on the pitch, they observe you, they know you are very rude. You are arrogant. So that's why they don't want to sponsor you. They don't want to recommend you. They don't want to push you. Because humility brings acceptance. Humility and respect brings what? Acceptance. Lord, enough of this arrogance. Enough of this stubbornness. I'm going back to make up my mind. I'm going back to make up my mind. No man put his hand on a plow that looketh back. You can't follow this God and follow Mammon. You can't serve him and serve another God. When you have faced him, there's no return. Make up your mind. Hear me? What you are doing that may not make sense to you. But I'm telling you, child of God, a few years from now, you are going to be glad you took this decision. You are going to be glad you took this path. It may look as if it's not pleasing now. It may not be very sweet as they tell you. But I want to also let you know that there's no life in drinking beer. There's no life in party. There's no life in club. The best of what they have there is still a regret. You can ask your father, your mother. They have been through there. They know what they saw. That is why they are advising you. I'm not talking to somebody here. There is nothing they have to offer you. Work on this thing. Let me holler now. I need to get out of this place. There is nothing they have to give you. They don't have anything to offer to you. I'm not making sense, child of God. Stay with God. It's the one with God. It's majority. I'm not talking to somebody here. We have found pleasure in doing the things of God. We have found joy in doing the things of God. I'm not talking to somebody here. Ladies and gentlemen, young man, young lady, the journey may have been difficult. It may look as times you want to give up. Some of the friends you have, they don't want to associate again. Leave them. There are friends in Zion. Come to the house of God. There are people to meet with. I'm not talking to somebody here. They may tell you, oh, I will not give you this, I will not give you that. Tell them that my God can supply all that I need according to his riches through Christ Jesus. But I'm choosing to walk in the path of the Spirit. I'm choosing to walk in the ways of the Lord. My goal is to please man, is to please God rather, and not to please man. I make up my mind to make the Lord happy. I'm speaking to somebody here. Make up your mind today. Change from that ways. There are people you need to block as you leave this meeting. Look at me, everybody. There are people you need to cut off. There are friends you need to disconnect from. He said, come out from among them. He said, be ye separate. He said, touch not the unclean thing. I'm talking to somebody here and see if the Lord will not receive you. He said, blessed is that man that walketh not in the counsel of your godly, nor sit in the seat of